5 Ways to Stop Buying Stuff Part 2. We are here again with another video of Simplicity CU, a blog that looks at living life in its simplicity. This is the Part 2 episode to the other video we did on stuff. When one thinks of stuff in a casual way, it refers to acquiring or having certain material items. In today's world, the need for stuff has become an addiction to many persons, as many people try to fit into a particular circle, or their need to acquire stuff is tied to their social identity. How do you stop buying stuff you do not need or even want? It is not as simple as it seems, as many persons find it hard to stop buying stuff. But it can be done. Here are 5 ways to stop buying stuff you do not need. 1. Find out the cause as to why you are addicted to buying. Normally, someone who is a serial buyer, there is something deeper going on psychologically, and buying stuff is a way of masking the problem. When the problem is identified, then it becomes easier to start the process of how to stop the spending. 2. Set up a plan of how you are going to stop buying all the stuff you do not need. Start by going through the items you have in your home that are not in use. Give away or sell excess of what you are not using. Write the way forward in terms of buying. Make a list when you are going to buy so that you can decide to use cash or credit card. If you find that you are not disciplined when it comes to using your credit card, then you may want to leave it at home, or make a list of what you want to buy and try to stick to the list, or try to use cash if you are physically going into a store. During this period, try to not browse online so as not to be tempted to buy anything. 3. Differentiate between needs and wants. Many persons do not realize that there is a difference. A need is a necessity, while a want is more of a pleasure. Therefore, you need to ask yourself before spending if this is something you need or you want. Whenever you are buying, even in grocery shopping, you should write a list so that you can focus on what you are buying. By having a list, it makes you keep track of your spending. 4. Identify what triggers your spending and the need to buy stuff. Just as eating, many people will sometimes buy stuff if they are angry or sad, or are going through emotional trauma. They will turn to buying stuff as a way to give themselves comfort. The objective is to take baby steps so that when the triggers arise, you know what is happening and tries to stop yourself. 5. You will need to do a detox of allowing yourself to disassociating from buying stuff, as well as changing your mindset. You must be able to be irrelevant to buying stuff. Therefore, if you are buying stuff to impress others, you must change that outlook and learn to simplify your life. At first, it will be hard to change your behavior in terms of buying stuff, but it is not impossible if you take baby steps to correct your spending habit. The idea is to live simple and not weigh ourselves down with unnecessary stuffs. When you follow the steps and you start to simplifying your life, you will find how freeing that feels. If at first you do not succeed in not buying lots of stuff, do not give up, but rather keep going, and eventually it will become a habit to stop buying stuffs you do not need. We would like to hear from you if you are addicted to buying stuffs, or you were able to stop buying the stuffs you did not need. Let simplicity meet you where you are, and until our next video, live simple. Like, subscribe and share. Follow us on Instagram at SimplicityCU, and visit our website www.simplicitycu.ca and visit our tour page. CW Vacations and Lifestyle Tours. Just remember that less is always more.